Welcome guys to another breakthrough playoff, one of the final games for Team NewB. I think it's their last game. One of the last games for SSG Tetris as well. Breakthrough playoffs between Team NewB and SSG Tetris. I'm Snare, and I'll be solo casting this one from EAE Gaming. Saint Dean and Sanity are not around. But let's just get into the game. Right now, SSG Tetris immediately banning out the Lycan. They're like, we're not going to give away the dire Lycan, not a chance in hell. This game actually means a lot more to SSG Tetris than it does to NewB. NewB right now, sitting on top of their group, pretty much guaranteed to go into first division, guaranteed a spot in the DGC. So they're fine. They're cool. They ban out the Pandora and Brewmaster. So Brewmaster, one of those heroes that really messes with how you're going to do the game. He's a very easy initiator, comes in, blinks, claps, puts out a primal split, and then suddenly there's not a lot you can do about it. And now SSG, they're taking their time. So far, none of the bans that we've seen really reveal much about what each team is trying to accomplish in this game. Both are quite standard fare. And the Bad Rider ban being banned out by SSG. So that actually makes me think that they might want some heavy split push, but I think they want to fight more. Bad Rider really good against fighting lineups. He comes in, grabs your carry, grabs one of your supports, drags you away. And then a very good initiator, especially once you get that Blink 4 stuff available to him. So they're taking that out. So I think SSG wants to fight in this game. They're going to be building massive team fight, or at least a very in-your-face lineup. Doombringer being banned out by NewB. So the Doom, not a hero that you really want going against you. So that still doesn't reveal that much. Doom is good against pushers. Doom is good against fighting lineups. And Tide Hunter being picked up by Electron. So we're starting already with the tier 1 picks. Tide Hunter, one of those tier 1 picks. So we might even see Team NewB responding with the Razor and or the Faceless Void in response to Tide Hunter. They might even go Rasta. But Tide Hunter, one of those very strong heroes, one of the best offlaners in the game at the moment. Very difficult to kill, very difficult to control. So you just don't want to give that away. And there we go. There's the Faceless Void and the Razor. Both of them picked up almost immediately by Team NewB. The synergy between those two heroes is really disgusting. Even inside the Chronosphere, Eye of the Storm still does a lot of work. Static Link takes a lot of things away, and Shadow Shaman being picked up by SSG Tetris. Another thing about the Tide Hunter Faceless Void, the fight between those two, both offlaners, it really comes down to who gets the better jump, because if Void doesn't catch the Tide Hunter inside the Chronosphere, there's going to be a counter Ravage. If Tide Hunter doesn't catch the Void inside the Ravage, there's going to be a counter Chronosphere. So the two of them actually are going to be very, very, very instrumental to how this game is going to be played. We're going to have to spend a lot of time looking at the Specs Tide Hunter and the ROC Faceless Void, making sure that everything happens as expected. And then our Pugna being banned out by NewB, so they don't want to, they see the Shaman, they're like, okay, just in case you want to push, we're just going to remove the option from you. And SSG, they look at the Skywrath Mage and they're like, okay, cool, not a chance we're going to give away the Skywrath Mage with the Faceless Void combination. So now they move forward. Let's see what they're going to get next. Right now, oh, Ancient Apparition being banned out. Okay, so SSG is really afraid of the mass team fight coming out of Team NewB. AA has quite a powerful synergy with Void and Razor. If someone eats an Ice Blast, the amount of damage coming from Plasma Field and Eye of the Storm is just ridiculous. It pretty much guarantees a kill. And then the synergy with the Chronosphere, it's an easy target to land in. Morphling being banned out. The Morphling, probably, if you ban out the Morphling, you're probably looking to get quite a squishy support, and there we go, the squishy support being picked up. Rubik, we're going to be looking at him to be stealing all the expensive stuff. Ravages, oh, Tinker being picked up by SSG Tetris. So the Wally Tinker coming into play. Now they're going to have to dedicate a lot right now, NewB, to shutting down this Tinker and keeping him under control, because if the Tinker gets out of control, right now there's no real way to stop it, and because they ban out the Ancient Apparition, they don't have that mass presence. They might even choose to pick up a Visage or a Nature's Prophet right now to try and find the Tinker wherever he is on the map. Nevertheless, a very powerful hero. Also really good against Rubik, because once he starts to get online, it's very unlikely that the Rubik will live long enough to be able to steal a convincing spell. So he's removed immediately from the pool. Mirana being picked up right now for Team NewB. Okay, so it's fighting, but at the same time they have very good disengage from the Chronosphere and the Moonlight Shadow, and both abilities also function very well to jumping in. And one thing about Moonlight Shadow, it's quite good against Tinker, because if you can catch him during his very few odd times of downtime before he knows what's going on, you come in, you kill him, and you're gone before anything can really happen, before there's any turnaround, before there's any way for them to fight back. So that being picked up. I would actually like right now for SSG Tetris to pick up something that can block off the Mirana. Earthshaker right now would be a really good pickup for them. If they got themselves an Earthshaker, oh, they get the Wraith King instead. Okay, so they picked up the Wraith King. The reason for that is that they want to be able to tank up, they want to be able to fight, but more than that, they want to be able to buy the Tinker sometime. Wraith King, he comes in like, once he's got to level 6, you don't really want to be fighting against, you want to bring him down first, because then the slow from Reincarnation slows all of you down, buys the rest of his team time to escape. He's got a very good stun, and that lifesteal is quite good as well as side fights. They really, they're going all in, I think, on the Tinker right now. And the Wraith King, though, late game, he's quite good. He can actually farm up relatively well, but still not the best hero against the Razor. No matter how much damage he has, he doesn't have that much mobility. Razor can just chase him down, static link him up, steal all his damage, and they ban out the Leshrac. So I'm not so sure about the Leshrac ban. I think this is gonna be a support Wraith King right now, gonna be played by Bone Dog. We've seen him play that Wraith King before, so that's probably gonna be the likely scenario we'll be seeing in this game. So I'm not so sure about the Leshrac ban, but people have run carry Leshrac before.
5 seconds remaining.
Right now, NewB, it could be a farming Mirana. Fates does play Mirana, but in this particular drought, I'll prefer to see the Mirana support and then getting like a more aggressive hero for your hard carry. So maybe even seeing something like go old school, maybe an anti-mage, even an alchemist would be quite good in this game, I think. Nevertheless, they take him out. And now SSG, they're thinking about this. So far, both teams have been blazing through this draft. One thing about SSG Tetris' lineup right now is that if bought the space to do it, at any given time, if they drop Mass Up and Woods, Tinker comes in as well, starts attacking the tower, they bring it down, and then Tinker just leaves. Or what they do is that they commit Mass Up on one tower, and Tinker pushing on the other side of the map, and then you have to try, kind of decide where do you want to go to try to stop this push. It's going to be really problematic right now for Team NewB, so they need, I think they can't let this game go too long, so they need something really aggressive, something that gets online relatively quickly. I would actually like to see a Life Stealer coming out of them. I would love a Life Stealer.
10 seconds remaining.
Life Stealer can rage himself through the Ravage, but they pick up the Invoker. Okay, so it's a, I'm not sure if it's Chidoui or Faint playing that Invoker, but yeah, like I thought before, it's going to be a support Mirana. Better off that way. Now SSG Church is probably thrown for a loop because they expected another support by banning the Disruptor. And I understand the Disruptor ban. It's probably the best support in the game against the Tinker. Because of Static Storm, because of the fact that you can glimpse him back no matter how far away he is. So it buys you some time. And Kinetic Field also really good against Tinker. Thunderstrike as well keeps him on his toes. So I like that ban a lot. But this Invoker pick, Invoker Faceless Void. So Invoker Faceless Void Rubik Mirana. Jeez. Lift into Sunstrike, Arrow into Sunstrike, Chronosphere into Sunstrike. And they have pick-off potential across the map right now. And because of that, actually, we might even see they're probably going to be running an aggressive tri-lane with Razor, Rubik, and Mirana. Lift from the Rubik. Oh, they pick up the Lich, SSG Tetris. But yeah, I'm expecting an aggressive tri-lane right now from NewB. It'll have a lot of kill potential. Oh, and Electron playing the Wraith King, so it is a farming Wraith King. Okay. So let's see how they choose to lane this. Right now, it's... Oh, and there's a Chidoui Invoker. Okay, so Solo Mid Invoker versus the Tinker. One of the better heroes against Tinker. Can zone him out relatively well. And if you choose to go the Quast Rex route, Tinker without mana is just a useless hero, right? So you burn down his mana, and then after that you're like, okay, let's go. We have to look to actually towards S Power and 225 making a lot of rotations on their support duo to try and catch out the Tinker. Try to force him off, make sure they doesn't get as many stacks as he'd like. Just mitigate his farming potential and make it very difficult for him to actually move forward into the powerhouse that a Tinker wants to be in the game. Right now, both lineups, they've picked everyone. So on the side of NewB, we actually have Faint playing up the hard carry Razor, 225 on the support Rubik, Chidoui on his solo mid Invoker, ROC on his classical Faceless Void. Look to him to be making the big plays as per usual, and S Power going on the Marauder. And they're actually going a normal tri-lane in this, so not going aggressive. Try to guarantee some farm on the Razor, make sure that he gets his Aghanims very quickly. And inside of SSG Tetris, we're going to have Specs on also one of his signature heroes, the Tide Hunter, going on the offlane. Wally on the solo mid, it's Tinker. He's going to be... This game will probably be won or lost for SSG Tetris, depending on his performance in this game. And in the bottom lane, we have Bone Doggy playing up on that support Lich. Electron on the hard carry Wraith King, and then Man Bear Pig on his signature Shadow Shaman. Bone Doggy already moving into mid lane, got sacrifice ready, gonna get that taken out. ROC goes, he plants a ward down, block off the pool camp. They should have sentries for this though.
Seconds to battle.
Yeah, they have sentries, they know. But we're gonna pop up a sentry right now. Oh, we're actually moving towards the secondary rune spots, yeah, the secondary ward spot. Are they gonna plop it off? Okay, he's just saving them just in case. Rune's probably gonna go, the ward is probably gonna go out to the rune spot though. Specs won't have the easiest time against the tri lane, but looks like S Power 2 to 5. They're waiting they're waiting by the rune.
The battle begins.
They wanna get a gank as soon as you. If it's an invis rune or a haste rune, that's almost as bad. If it was an invis rune, I would have said it probably would have guaranteed been a first blood. But an invis rune, not the greatest thing. Haste popped off by 225. He's moving around. Are they gonna move towards the mid lane? They need to shut down that Tinker. I'm surprised they actually haven't used anything to block off the Ancient yet, but Man Bear Pig, he's waiting for as long as really possible before planting off his ward. He wants the creep lane to be there. ROC shouldn't actually have too many warriors against this dual lane actually, because it looks like the Lich is still mid, hanging around to keep his Tinker safe. Yeah, as expected, Chidowi going the Exort build. Sunstrikes will be to follow in this game. And out on top actually, Fates, he's doing what Razor does. Static Link, stealing a lot of damage from Specs. Already stolen 42 damage, 49, 56 damage. Yeah, now Fate's gonna be forced to last hit only exclusively with Anchor Smash, because there's not a chance in hell he can do it manually. He actually has to stay a bit back. The D ward from 2 to 5, they're removing all vision around this area. And now have they got the D ward here bottom? Okay, they should know that the camps haven't spawned yet. He's actually used his one sentry ward. Okay, there we go. Sentry ward going down. But he hasn't D warded it yet. Wait, what? Okay. He put it in the tree line. I think it blocks. There's no vision. That's tragic. That is tragic. So for the next 7 minutes, or maybe he's leaving it for Bone Doggy. Yeah, leaving the farm for Bone Doggy. Okay, cool. I was wondering what's going down. Arrow actually landing onto Wally, and they actually managed to get the kill. Chidowi Sunstrike. So now Wally is already in it, eating a long range arrow. And Tinker, they're already showing their intent to keeping this Tinker locked down, making sure he gets nothing out of this game. And he's going the laser rockets build, because the laser marching machines build, because I don't think rockets will be the best thing to get in this game. So definitely the correct option for him. Bottom lane actually ROC might be a trouble. Chime walks out, he'll be fine. So Electron still farming away, sitting on 7 for 3, being outfarmed by the Razor. ROC as well though, he's breaking even with Specs, so they're both fine. On the top lane of Specs, is he gonna take some more damage? Fades 2 levels into the static link and 1 level into plasma field, so he's gonna be waiting for it. Sunstrike to fall, hitting on Wally. One more right click will bring him down. Chidowi getting a kill. S Power hitting him with a long range arrow again. So now they're really dedicating a lot to shutting down the Tinker, and this is problematic. I think Tetris has to now, they might have to rotate Bone Doggy back to the mid lane to ensure that that doesn't keep happening. Because every time that Tinker dies, it's delaying him. He doesn't even have his bottle yet. 3 minutes into the game, there's no bottle for the Tinker. Hand of Midas looks like it's going to be built up by Chidowi in the mid lane. They're just going the max read route. And Wally really struggling in this game. S Power coming back for more. Is he going to try for it? Illusion on the top lane. No one's trying to pick it up. Fates actually static click up onto Specs. How much damage stolen? 70 damage. Static click being leveled up. And our Specs is going to be forced to back off a bit. What level is he? He's almost at level 4, so he's fine. He's not really taking that much damage. Rubik just pulling, not stacking anything yet, because none of the heroes on the side of NewB traditionally have that good of ability to just clear stacks, so they'll be fine. Bottom lane though, ROC, once he hits level 4, which he has now, it's pretty much right now impossible for Electron to kill him. So he can actually farm freely, and he knows that there is no one nearby. Man Bear Pig coming a bit back, and now Bone Doggy actually has moved towards the middle lane because he wants to keep the Tinker alive. Sacrificing as many cubes as humanly possible. S Power sitting on the back line, waiting. Ace Jude, he's gonna pick that up. Might even see him move towards the bottom lane to try to get something. And they pick coming closer towards ROC. There's still no kill potential actually. Electron's sitting on lower health than ROC, so ROC is pretty much happy with this, forcing 2 heroes to come back to deal with him. Now S-Power, oh they must see the Tinker stacks. Tinker's already stacked up 2 camps. Arrow to fly, is it gonna hit on Wally? Misses this time. That probably would have been a kill, with the history being procced off as well. Top lane feint, zoning out Specs again. Static Link, making sure he can't really do anything. And Razor's really difficult to deal with if you're a Titan Hunter. Now Hand of Midas being picked up by the Invoker as we thought before. Pretty fast, 4.5 minutes in, he's got a Hand of Midas. So his levels and farm are gonna skyrocket at this point in the game. Especially Arrow, it's gonna hit on Wally. Arrow hit on Wally. We're gonna see a Sunstrike hitting on him as well. He got his bottle though. He's gonna be able to make it out. The Starstorm gonna be able to bring it down. Invoker gets the kill again, so he's 2 for 0 and 1 assist. And the Hand of Midas came right now. This is problematic. This is gonna be really problematic. Now that Invoker, he's still at level 7. Compare that to Tinker's level 5, and Tinker just only now picked up his bottle. This is, they're getting exactly what they need out of this lane. Bottom lane, ROC, they might see him try to go on him. Is there a stun now?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So now this game, okay, looks like actually he's got his max Sunstrike, he's got Cold Snap, he's level 4 Invoke already. Or Exort, sorry. So Sunstrike is gonna start hurting, and as soon as ROC hits level 6, which he almost has actually, we're gonna see him jumping in. We're gonna see him doing those Chronosphere Sunstrike combos. And now they're actually gearing up towards Chronosphere being leveled up. I wonder what he's actually gonna buy for himself next. We're probably gonna see him, well, saving up that much gold, we might even see him straight up rush the eggs now. Get that point booster as soon as humanly possible. A couple of time lock going on to Electron. Might see him try for it. Chronosphere being procced off, and the Sunstrike coming in. Electron is definitely a dead man. Killing spree for Chidori in the middle lane. That's really problematic. So he's getting out of control. He's got 3 kills to his name. Level 8 is gonna hit up now. Sunstrike gonna be doing more and more damage, and as well Feints really shutting down Specs. Specs only on 12 last hits. He has his level, doesn't even have level 6 yet. This is painful. This is painful. All around the map, people are really having problems with this. So now bottom lane actually shackles out to ROC. Time walk out. Is he gonna get hit by the Wraithfire Blast? He does get hit by it, but I don't think they have. Is there Hex ready? No, there's no Hex, so ROC, he should be fine. Hex, actually Hex is on cooldown. He's gonna TP out. He's gonna make it. He's gonna make it. Ah! Just gets out. Just gets out of time. So they can't even get a kill on him at this point. And now S-Power actually man fighting against Wally inside the March Machine. I don't think that's the best idea. He gets out. Top lane, Specs, he sees 225. 225 sitting on level 4 right now. So the supports on either side, everyone's pretty much the same level, except for Bone Doggy. Bone Doggy is still level 3. But that's to be expected from a Lich who's trying to keep his Tinker alive, roaming around the map a lot. Chidori now, he's taking a lot of damage. Is there a laser they're gonna follow up with? No laser rockets is what I expected. So right now, March Machine's going out. He's gonna do enough damage to Chidori. Chidori's not even scared, he's just chilling in this lane. He knows that he's got high level quest at this point. He can chill, keep it on himself. ROC, bottom lane. Oh, I actually went for full power trade instead before going the Aghanim's Rush. So he's actually going the safe route. He's gonna be chilled about this. He's gonna be fine. He's not really gonna mind too much. And Razor actually gets a kill on the top lane. Titan Hunter dying again. I have the Storm proccing off, and Invoker actually getting another kill on the mid lane. Did we see the Sunstrike proccing off? Yeah, long range Sunstrike getting a kill on the Lich. So 4-0, 4-0-1 for Chidori. 6 kills going the way of NewB. Look at the gold graph. 4,000 gold and 4,000 experience in favor of NewB at before 9 minutes. And on the top lane, actually, they're doing some damage on this tower. Feint, pretty much already has the mech, just needs the recipe.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Getting fantastic farm. S-Power sitting behind ROC. Are they gonna try for a long range arrow? Level 6 on Electron, so they can't kill him just like that. Chronosphere being procced off. They're going on Electron. I'm not sure if it's the best idea. They're gonna proc off the reincarnation at the very least. Hey, Hex onto ROC. He might actually be in trouble. Shackles just misses. But did they proc off the sacred arrow? No, I think they should have rather went for Man Bear Pig in that engagement. But they choose not to. So they'll be fine. They'll be chilled. It's all good. And Chidowi right now sitting on, he's second on the last hits, but definitely number one on net worth. 5.3k gold on him, and that's a stupendous amount. 1700 pretty much. Oh, actually 2000 gold above everyone else in the game. Sitting on 1300 gold. He's probably got some. We're gonna have his boots flying out to him very soon, and he can pretty much do whatever he wants in this game. He's gone for the hand of Midas, actually picked up by Electron. Okay. So he's gonna try to play catch up. Not sure if it's the best idea considering how this game's been going. I think he would have benefited a bit more from getting that early blink dagger. But in any event, he gets that. Mask of Madness being picked up. Oh, Morbid Mask being picked up by RC. Moving into that Mask of Madness. Specs though is now level 6. 1000 gold, so he can buy his arcade boots. He can start moving on the map. And I haven't actually talked about Wally in a while. Wally, he's got his soul ring. Nowhere near his boot of travel just of yet. And this is normally the time that you expect a tinker to have them. Top lane will have an engagement, no, but he's going to be slowly but surely catching himself up. Just clear 2 stacks and sitting on 1200 gold. So he'll have that fairly soon. Then he can start moving around the map. What do we have flying out onto Chidowi? Okay, so we have a full Yule Scepter actually that he's going to be picking for himself up. Bottom lane, ROC, 13 seconds. Chronosphere is going to be cooling down. Electron doesn't have his reincarnation for a very, very long time. Lift back from Specs. We're eating a full static link as well. Are they going to try to go for him? No, they're just going to zone him out. 84 damage stolen though. I don't think he should stick around in this lane. I think he should just back off. He has Ravage at the ready, but they can chase him down, and that's what Fate looks like he wants to do. Plasma Field going out, doing a lot of damage. It's only a level 2 Plasma Field, not the highest damage, but Chidowi getting another kill. Sunstrike being procced up because of the Chronosphere that's been committed by ROC. Now he's going on to Electron. Bashing the hell up. Time Walk still available. Gonna see him using that soon. Wraithfire Blast. Time Walk. Is he gonna proc that off? Level 2 Time Walk slows up Electron. Wraithfire Blast cooling down 3 seconds. Doesn't have the mana for it, even with the 1 charge. ROC is probably gonna back off, sitting under the tier 1 tower. So now 7 for 0 coming out of NewB. And this game is really getting out of control very fast. And they brought down the tier 1 tower at the same time. Wally gets caught in the mid lane. Watching Machines being procced off. What did he steal? Ooh, Suitify stole Watching Machines, but he gets killed for his efforts. Tinker getting the kill. And that's probably going to guarantee him his Boots of Travel. 80 gold away, so he's going to have that very soon. 225. Maybe not the best idea to be inside Watching Machines. But he did what he could. And yeah, they must realize now that all Tinker is doing, all Wally is doing is just farming around the Ancients. So they have to do something to try and stop him soon. Chidowi moving into the jungle, using his Hand of Midas, getting some farm there. Now Electron, he's doing his best. He's sitting on 50 last hits. He's trying to come back into this game with that Hand of Midas. And he still has quite a bit of catch up to do. Like, quite a bit. Sitting on 1000 gold less than the enemy Razor. And and 2000 gold less than Chidowi. But he's doing what he'll do what he can. He'll come, actually 3000 gold now behind Chidowi. Mech being picked up by Feint. Ooh, Yule Scepter onto a Tinker. Sunstrike as well. And we're gonna see a Deafening Blast Meteor combo. Definitely a dead man. Chain Frost flew out, but it's not gonna really do much. Chidowi moving back. Doing some damage. Now they're gonna probably try to push a bit on this tier 1 tower, but once again shutting down that Tinker. 13 minutes into the game. Wait, did he manage to pick up? I think he must have actually picked up the recipe for his Boots of Travel at least. Yeah, okay. Fate going on to Specs. Static Link. Stealing a bit of damage, not going to be that much. Now Fate, all Fate's been doing so far is farming here. We haven't seen him rotate yet, and I don't think he really has needed to. So he's not really going to mind that much. Mask of Madness being picked up by ROC. A lot more damage going to be available for him now inside the Chronosphere with those bashes. He's got the maximum bash route instead of the maximum backtrack route, so he's going aggressive. Boots of Travel on the Tinker, so we're going to see him move around the map. Still doesn't have enough mana or the Blink Dagger yet to be the true powerhouse, but that's not going to be too far off with the Boots of Travel Tinker. But I'm really concerned for ROC. Electron, does Electron have his reincarnation? He has it, so ROC must know. He must have calculated that. Now there's 4 heroes for the side of SSG Tetris in the mid lane. They haven't really done much as of yet. Are they gonna try for something? Behind them, S Power, he's sitting with the Invis Rune. He knows about this. He sees all of them here. He sees Specs with the Ravage. He knows that that's ready. And now the rest of NewB, I'm not really gonna be concerned about this. Just gonna stack a bit back, get some farm on their heroes. And ROC right now going on to Electron. Is he gonna try and force him to use the reincarnate? No, just force him back. And now Invoker picks up his own boots of travel to go up against the Tinkers. So Chidowi has that available to him. S Power, he might try to fire for arrow. Manbepe catches him out. We might see a Shackles going on to him. Shackles, Hex, or Hex Shackles. There's a Sunstrike though. Manbepe actually sitting on a lot of trouble. He dodges the damage with Bone Doggy. Eats an arrow, and now 225 comes in. Fade Bot gets the kill. Is he gonna try to steal something? Oh no, Chidowi actually comes on the backline. It's a wicked 6 streak for him, but he has to get himself out of here. You almost get the courier. Your Scepter. What does he steal? They stole Laser actually. Deafening Blast going on to Specs. We have the Ravage being committed. It just catches onto Chidowi and he actually gets put down by the Master Machines. 1,000 gold almost going the way of Wally. Now that is a really big win for him. And now ROC in the bottom lane actually gets a kill onto Electron by solo kill Nachal. Rubik steals Anchor Smash. Not one of the best abilities for Rubik to steal because the range needed to proc it off. But ROC sitting on 1300 gold right now. Level 11. He's really getting off to the places. But Fate is even also sitting on level 11. It's 1200 gold. Building into that Aghanim Scepter. He already has the point booster. And he's probably going to get the tier 1 tower not too long from now. And Tetris doesn't seem like they can really respond to this. They can't ignore the Invoker and they have to guarantee farmer to Wally before they have to get that Blink Tag out on him. He's not very far from it though. We're going to have it very soon. Bottom lane. Electron still farming it up. He has his full power trades. We're gonna see probably by the Blink. I think he needs a Blink Tag as soon as humanly possible. TP rotation bottom. There's no levels. There's level 7 on the. Oh, actually Razor getting a kill right now. Solo kill on the ledge. He just dived over him. And now is gonna be arrow flies on the top lane. Dodges. Now Chidowi and 225. They're doing some pushing on the tower now. Sitting under a Sentry Ward though. So Moonlight Shadow won't really do much. Who's TPing back here? Razor destroying the tier 2 tower top. 225 taking a lot of damage. He has to get himself out of here. If there was a Blink Dagger right now onto the, there is a Blink Dagger. You might blink forward to try to get the kill. Rockets as well. 225. Ooh, almost dies. Sunstrike. Your Scepter. You might see a Deafening Blast as well. Couple of right clicks should be able to bring one down. One more. Chidowi gets the kill. Bottom lane. ROC hexed up. Eats an Ether Shock. Is there a Wraithfire Blast to follow it up? Chronosphere's 13 seconds of cooldown. And he's farming towards that Aghanim Scepter. We're looking to have it very soon. Does Electron have his ultimate? No. Down for a very, very long time. Mass Serpent was committed. We're going to have mass TP rotations. Jump in from ROC. Chronosphere. Now we're going to be a lot of damage. And maybe eat a full 5-second arrow as well. It's going to be dead almost. Now Fate actually almost died. Procs off the mech to keep himself alive. We have the Plasma Field. Earn Charge as well. Keep him up. And then now they're going on to Electron. They want to try to bring down. He wants to at least die with someone else. But doesn't get the kill. Double kill for ROC. Now they're going to farm up these Mass Serpent Wars. They still defend the tier 1 tower bottom. A huge win for NewB there. Fate's getting involved in the rotations for the first time. And Chidowi still chilling. Farming it up. Almost at 2k gold again. Hand of Midas cooling down. He's gonna get himself a creep. Now he's moving. He's gonna have that 4-star very soon. Middle tower denied by Wally. He's like, okay guys, very funny, haha, but fuck you. Aghanim Scepter on Fate already, and the 4-star immediately be picked up. But here in the mid lane, S Power, he's fighting up against Vex. Man fighting. Does he have a leap available? He leaps out, forces a couple of rotations, and now bottom lane, tier 1 tower being pushed by RC. Doesn't have a Chronosphere for the next 40 seconds though. Electron throws out a Wraithfire Blast. RC can just time walk himself out. Now 2-5, they caught him. This is their prize though. Long range arrow hits on Mad Pig. Now ROC jumps forward. He's going to at least get a kill on Mad Pig. He should be able to get it. Ravage be propped over. Now they actually managed to bring down ROC before he can get the kill on Mad Pig. Very nice for Bone Doggy. Sunstrike, not going to get the kill. Mad Pig dodges it. Very nice rotation from SSG Tetris, ensuring that they don't lose too much. Moonlight Shadow we propped up, but S Power has no mana. It has literally no place in this fight, so they're just going to leave. He just wants to actually try to bring down the tower, but they're probably gonna have to get the deny. Yeah, tower gonna get denied. So 2 denies actually so far for SSG Tetris, but the fact remains they've lost 4 towers at 20 minutes into the game. This is a problem. Top lane, Chidowi, Sunstrike, the combo. Meteor misses, though. He misses the combo this time. And now he's been hexed up. If Chainfrost can actually bring him down, Bone Doggy. Now the steal. Chainfrost stolen by 225, bouncing in the other direction. Bone Doggy might actually take a slow. And then now here comes S-Power. Wraithfire Blast going out to him. Electron doing a lot of damage. Leap forward, leap away. Now here comes ROC. Is the reincarnation cool down? Yes, it cools down. But there's going to be any rotation to try to keep him alive. We have left along the arrow. Hits onto Electron. He's definitely a dead man in this lane. He can try and do what he wants, but there's nothing he can do. Might actually see 225 stealing another ability from him. That's what he should do, but he doesn't choose to do so. So a kill for Marana there, actually. So a 3 for 0 more or less in the bottom lane. That was a very big fight that they took. And now Tetris hard up on it. They just need to guarantee some farm onto Wally right now. He's building into that Dagon. 700 gold away from him. This needs to try to slow up the map. The problem is though, they're getting to a point where pickoffs, it won't be enough damage to pick off one of these heroes. It looks like RC actually building into the BKB first. Chidowi maximizing his efficiency right now. Even stuffs himself forward to try to get to the camps even faster for the Hand of Midas. But that's like the correct way to play against a Tinker. Tinker is all about efficiency. At any given point, a Tinker is probably farming, so you wanna mitigate that potential. ROC jumps in, Chronosphere on 3, gonna try and bring down Man-Made Pick. Sunstrike gets the kill, and he just backs off because he trusted the damage from the Invoker. Man-Made Pick having a difficult game indeed. ROC actually almost has that BKB. He just started buying it up. Feint. He's gonna try to go for the Tinker now. Tinker, Wally just backs off. Licks himself out, and that's all he can really do at this point. Feint, I don't think it's a good idea for you to want to go forward, buddy. ROC can almost afford that BKB, and I wonder what Feint's gonna buy next. Sitting on 1600 gold, he could. We normally see Razors at this point try to angle for the refresher, and that's really powerful, especially if you get it this early. Dagon level 1 picked up by Tinker. 225 is gonna be in a world of hurt because of this. Him and S-Power are gonna be the primary targets of that Dagon. Chidowi, I'm not sure what he wants to buy next. Arrow the Flies are gonna hit on you one. It just scouts out Electron though. Now they see it, they know he's here. The reincarnation still on cooldown. Moonlight Shadow being popped off, and they even put out some sentry walls. They need to destroy those very quickly. 4 stuff out. Ravage only catching a 225 though. Not really worth it. Now the definitely blast combo with the Meteor bringing down 2 heroes. Double kill. 225 also getting a double kill. And then now Wally running himself back 4 for 2 so far. Chewie took a blow. Now the Arrow to Fly is gonna really get one. March receive popped off. Fate definitely gonna catch Wally. There's not gonna be a second negative urge charge on him as well. Plasma field cooling down to 2 seconds. 1, 2. Is the negative urge charge gonna bring him down? No, Wally somehow escapes this. And now it's a pity that Chidowi is already dead. Otherwise, there's no Sunstrike. So 4 for 2 in the mid lane. With Chidowi and 225 getting double kills. And whoa, Wally. BKB picked up by Rock ROC right now. And he wasn't even involved in that fight. He had brows elsewhere, chilling, having a good time. So now they're moving forward. NewB. Want to make things happen here. Plasma field. Fate still farming up a storm. Now Tinker. Now we see the danger of why Tinker is one of the most premier picks in the game. One of the most dangerous heroes in the game. He was shut down hard. Chronosphere. Oh, dodged by Wally. Lovely play there. Wally dodged the Chronosphere. Now it's down for another 94 seconds. They can fight a bit more effectively. But yeah, we're seeing why Tinker is so ridiculous. Now in the middle lane, actually, there's an engagement. Wraithfire Blast going on to 225. I want to try to bring him down. He's been hexed up as well. And then they're eating an arrow. Shackles onto 225. He's definitely a dead man here. Nothing he can do. He throws out the Ether Shock to try and just delay things up. He lifts onto Electron. Specs. It stuns on 3. They pop off the mech though. But yeah, we see why Tinker is so dangerous. He was shut down so hard. And he's coming back in such a big way. Definitely boss Meteor combo. And at the same time, actually, the ROC got brought down by Wally in the bottom lane. Now, Chidowi might be the next one to die. Arrow. Gonna miss on everybody. Cold Snap doing a lot of damage now. The Chain Frost dodged by the... he pops off his Yule Scepter. Bottom lane though, look at Feint. And Feint bought a Blink Dagger. This is a very rare item to see on a Razor. You hardly ever see... Okay, not really that's hard. You never see this item bought by the Razor. Now they back off. Specs, does he have Ravage? No, cooldown for 20 seconds. Feint though, that's why he bought the Blink Dagger. To try to be as obnoxious as possible. Eats a full Dagon. He uses his Moonlight Shadow actually being procced off. Tornado, clipping on nobody. Just gonna use this to buy some time for Fate to escape. Now, actually, he's thinking about it. I want to go back in. If Cold Snap onto Electron, doing a lot of damage. We're gonna use a Sunstrike. Star 4. Now, S-Power actually might be the one in trouble. Eating a full Shackles. Wraith Fire Blast. Definitely did. Deafening Blast pushing them back. But Tinker doesn't care. Rockets comes back. I'm not sure that was a good idea for NewB to actually go back in there. But they did some damage onto the tier 3 tower because of the blinking Razor. Razor steals a Wraith Fire Blast, moves himself back. Now here, at long last, the Blink Dagger being picked up by Electron. His farm has been really stifled in this game. ROC, he really needs to get that Aghanim Scepter as soon as possible. He has that BKB, but hasn't gotten anything else as of yet. That kill from Wally on the bottom lane really hurt him. I think that we have to look forward to that. Have to look to in this game. Blink forward by onto Electron. Sunstrike as well. He's gonna get him. Gets a kill. Now Specs. He has Ravage. He's blink forward. He pops it off. But then he in a static click and the Eye of the Storm. And then now he's in real trouble. Fate's moving forward. Actually gonna get up. It might be a triple kill right now. Double kill already. Bone Doggy gets one out. Now they're gonna chase back onto Fate. Fate hasn't popped off his mech just of yet. Man Bear Pig taking a lot of damage. Double kill for Chidori. And then now Chidori, he's manning up, moving forward. He wants to try and maybe get a kill on Wally. Cold Snap going onto him. Negative Earth charges as well. We're gonna he uses to defend himself. And now Wally taking a lot of damage. The Fate ball bring him down. Double kill for 225. Full 5-man team wipe in the middle lane. Then they're gonna claim a tier 1 tower as a result. Tier 2 tower. Man, it might even be 2 of them. ROC with a lot of damage on the bottom lane with a catapult there. This is a problem right now for SSG Tetris.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
That blinking feint is really putting in the work right now for NewB. It's really a problem. Whenever you blink in as a side hunter, you don't expect that, oh, okay, wait, why does the Razor have blink and why is he stealing all that damage? Why is the Eye of the Storm on the opposite side of the Ravage? Real problem. And yep, this is definitely at least 1 tier 2 tower. Claimed by ROC, probably 2, yeah. And 225 actually getting really farmed. Has an Aghanim Scepter, now picks himself up a Blink Dagger. He's been stealing so many stores. Now he throws out his own Wraith Fire Blast onto Electron as Electron jumps in. Chain Frost to fly off is bouncing towards Feint. Moonlight Shadow be popped. He actually sold the Chain Frost himself. Meteorite. ROC jumps forward, catches Man Bear Pig, doing a lot of damage inside the Rabbit. Deafening Blast going onto Specs. BKB popped by ROC. Is he going to be able to get the kill on Specs? He probably should actually just back off here. A lot of support coming in. Now Wally, here comes Wally, doing what he can. He jumps forward, actually get laser rockets come and bring down Chidori. And then now the laser stolen by 225. Feint actually brings himself out. Mech ready. He's gonna proc it off. Keeps 225 alive now. Actually, Wally's the one that's taking a lot in the world of trouble. He's that arrow. They're gonna prop it off. No, they're gonna do nothing. ROC jumps forward. Couple of batches hitting onto Wally. They actually managed to bring down Specs as well. Long range arrow. Bone Doggy dodges it, but it's not gonna be enough. Feint blinks forward. Plasma field at the ready. Is he gonna use it? Doesn't even need a dominate streak. Another 5-man team wipe. And now they TP themselves out. This is possibly a tier 3 tower. Now just some damage on the tier 3. That blinking Razor. Good God, that ability, that is just too strong. Arrow flying off. Man Bear Pig actually, he's in a world of trouble right now. There's no mana for either of them. He commits the Mass Serpent. Shackles out to 225. This might actually be enough to secure the kill. Wrong range, Wraith Fire Blast. He's actually going on to S power first. He at least gets him. 225 says hi there, boss. Actually a very smart play from 225 and S power. They're forcing Electron to choose between them. And he chooses the S-Power, but I think he would have been better off choosing 225. 225 a lot more farm than S-Power right now. Tranquil Boots only now being picked up on the Lich. And another Aghanim Scepter for the side of NewB. So far, that's 3 of them. Electron, not Electron, ROC going to be building it to the 4th. There are going to be 4 Aghanim Scepters right now on the side of NewB. And Tinker, he's doing what he can. Tinker on a level 3 Dagon. He needs that level 4 one. But he's starting to do in that work. Once he gets the level 4 Dagon and possibly even the E-Blade, it's going to be very, very difficult They blink it onto Electron. Double blink and a time walk. Now they're going on him. We have the Chronosphere being connected. Eye of the Storm doing damage. Ravage coming out. Sunstrike bringing down Bone Doggy. And then now Electron still taking a lot of damage. Deafening Blast Meteor combo. He gets brought down. Man Bear Pig in trouble. Blink forward by Feint. A mega kill streak for him. And then now Specs, definitely a dead man. Gets a plasma field. He tries to anchor smash his way out of it, but there's no way he's going to escape this. Eye of the Storm doing a lot of damage. And now 225 also he getting involved. Now where's Wally? Wally's still on that backline. Yosef does himself up to avoid the damage. But they call GG 28 minutes into the game. They know they can't fight this. GG, well played call. After the 3rd or 4th major team victory for Team NewB in the middle lane. What a game for them. What a game. So now NewB eating up taking the massive points. Now they guarantee they end the group in first position, guaranteed into the first division, and guaranteed to be into the championship playoffs for the DGC. Very well played for them. But I think the key of this game was that firstly they demolished all their lanes, and once Feint got that blink dagger, I think that was a real turning point, because before it looked like Tetris might be able to make a small comeback, but that Razor blink dagger just putting in so much work. Because of how Razor's normally very mobile already, but if you can't predict where he's going, if he's just suddenly in front of you, killing you down, it's like, well, I don't know what to do now. A fantastic performance from Feint this game, definitely. And Chidowi as well, a fantastic Invoker performance this game. Shut down that Tinker so hard in the early game, made it very difficult for him to catch up, and Tinker did his best, but it just wasn't enough. Thanks for joining us for this cast, guys. I'm Snare from EA Gaming, solo casting this game, and the VOD for this game will be up as soon as humanly possible on our YouTube channel at EA Gaming, and you can check out our Facebook channel as well at EA Gaming, and the same on the Twitters at EA Gaming. Thanks for joining us this game, guys, and have a good evening or afternoon, sorry.